There is a concept in psychology called emotion surfing. Emotion surfing is a technique for coping with intense emotions or reactions. Instead of giving in to an emotion, you ride it out like a surfer riding a wave. After a short time, the wave returns to the ocean and the emotion passes on its own. I feel like this is a really beautiful way of illustrating emotions, but also a great illustration of the philosophy for coping with the challenges and pitfalls that come with the life and journey of being an artist. It also resonates well as an illustration of rhythm. How rhythm is subject to change, but still remains consistent. I was recently watching a video by Caro Arevalo, and she said every artist has their own rhythm. It's such a simple way to put my life and art career philosophy into words, and I honestly feel silly that I hadn't thought of it before. I've been on YouTube for about a year, and if you've been watching my videos, you may have picked up on this theme. I've touched on how every artist's path is their own, the dangers of comparison, having self-compassion, letting life unfold, releasing expectations, and the like. As someone that deals with anxiety, feelings of inadequacy, and very, very high expectations of myself, coming to this conclusion has been years in the making. I'm still waiting for it to stick in other areas of my life. I do feel, though, that I've found a level of balance in my artistic practice that surprises me. I definitely deal with those feelings of inadequacy at times when I might, say, provide a quote for a commission or price a painting, but overall, I am definitely feeling more at peace with myself and my rhythm. To me, every artist has their own rhythm is a pathway to embracing your own individual journey and your own practice. It doesn't mean isolating oneself from the influence of other artists and eschewing their practices. There's so much we can learn from other people, but having the ability to return to our own art journey, our own art space, and be at peace with where we are while being excited for where we might go is key. Know that skills will improve and opportunities will come, and your personal journey and your art are your own unique experience that no one else will ever be able to replicate. Having this philosophy has helped me become more resilient. When life throws a challenge or a roadblock, I accept it as my journey, overcome the challenge, and grow from it. I try not to resist my reality too much. I'd like to emphasize the word try. This can be really hard to put into practice. Trust your rhythm, and like music, your rhythm and tempo might change over the weeks or months, especially if you're a person who experiences a monthly hormonal cycle. But ride the wave and return to your rhythm, and the world will find it hard to shake you off course. So, time to get more practical. What does finding my own rhythm look like for me? I I've embraced things that don't feel like part of my art practice as a part of my art practice. I'm a whole person, not just a painter, which means feeding other parts of me and not just spending all my energy on art all of the time, even if that's what I want to do. Letting myself stop when I don't feel like painting, making myself paint when I'm feeling lazy or lost or procrastinating. Tuning into my body and noticing when I'm tired, so I might work on a smaller piece, or when I need more activity, so I will stand and work on a larger piece. Recognizing my weaknesses and bad habits and working with them rather than against them. I'm impulsive and typically not a planner, so when the stakes are low, I will jump straight into a painting. When the stakes are high, such as for a commission or a deadline for a show, I will spend time planning and practicing, bookending that with more impulsive pieces to feed the need to paint impulsively. I stop myself when I'm getting frustrated with a piece because I know for a fact that I will overwork it and prefer how it looked before. I allow myself a lot of time to have a project finished by. If I have a commission or a show, I push out the date further than one might expect to give me time to restfully create that work. I've found that YouTube keeps me accountable, so even if my views aren't high and my subscribers aren't growing, I'm still creating these videos because they help me keep my practice consistent and keep me accountable and teach me a lot. Allowing myself to exist as me at my own pace without comparisons to artists and the places that they are in. How did I find my rhythm? For me, it comes from life experience and the pleasure of growing older, from emotional turmoil and mental and physical lows, uprooting my life on multiple occasions, and being grateful for these experiences for making me who I am. That said, I wanted to give you a few ideas on how you could start the journey to finding your rhythm. Number 1, educate yourself on other worldviews, cultures, and rituals. Take off your blinders and you might find a whole new version of yourself in cultures and philosophies and belief systems that you've never considered. Educate yourself on science and how the world works. Try to reframe your jealousy and feelings of comparison as admiration. Ask yourself what you can learn from those people that stir those feelings in you. Take note of what's going on around you when you find creative flow. Is it the silence? Is it particular music or podcasts? Is it the temperature of the room? What were you thinking about? Find these things, take note, and replicate them. I've found that my Loop earbuds are a godsend for when I'm feeling overstimulated and I just need to rein in my monkey brain. Take note of what's going on when you aren't in flow. Are you resisting your reality in some way? I'd suggest looking into the Buddhist take on resistance. This can be really interesting and informative and help you grasp how resisting events and feelings can make your life a whole lot harder. Are you painting something that you aren't enjoying and need to turn your back on it for 10 minutes to work on something fun? Have you forgotten to pay attention to your other hobbies? Is it too hot in the room? Try to remember and address these things. And lastly, and this feeds into educating yourself, is read. Feed your brain, keep it active, and constantly learn, because it's through learning that you will grow and find more security in yourself. Finding your rhythm is a deeply personal journey. But when I recognized it, nurtured it, and trusted it, I found that creating art and living life has been a more fulfilling and intuitive experience. And I wanted to share that so that maybe someone else out there could also have that experience. So these are the thoughts that I had after watching that video by Caro Arevalo, and I'm probably butchering her name with my Aussie accent. But I thought they were worth sharing. I think I had a bit of a personal revelation hearing those words from her, and it kind of snowballed into the script for this video. So that's enough from me for now. I'll let you enjoy some colour mixing and chill, relaxed painting, and I'll pop in with an outro at the end of this video. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this has given you something to think about when it comes to your own creative rhythm. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy my 24 things we learned in 2024 video collaboration that I did with Evie Draws earlier this year. There's a lot more lessons in there that are kind of along the same line as the ones I've discussed in this video. Let me know in the comments what helps you stay in tune with your practice. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss future uploads. Again, thank you for being here. You are so appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.